Guess maybe that should work. Cool. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to work out how to set up Qt, the UI framework, to create a UI application. And literally all I want to do is get a play button in place to run this code here. Like this is it. This is all the code needed to launch, I guess. Let's make that a function. Um, um, I guess let's just launch. And all this code does is launch the game. Quite simple. But anyway, I need to work out how to install this. And it seems like an absolute pain. So I guess we want to obtain the source code. Okay. What am I looking at? I guess it's this one. I believe this is the LTS version. The latest one. Wait, downloads. Okay, let's have a look here. Let's just go to the UT development. Here we go. And we're not doing Android. IDE. What does this give me? Qt example C. It has its own language. QML. Oh my God, is this actually its own language? Alright then. Get an install. Hmm. Should be. Q2 with C. Let's see. Okay, maybe let's just go ahead. Install with user interaction? Hmm. Maybe for now it'd be more sensible. Just use it. Like, okay, just looking at it, I've decided that using Raylet would probably be a better idea for now, because I know how to use it a bit better, and should just be able to. Alright. So all this file's doing is it's just setting up the run of this include directory. Also, just going to remove it. So the build directory. For that, we don't need that. Could not run empty command. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so what do we actually need? Do you want to prefix them? So we have CMD there, and I guess for now all we need is main.c. And if run, we just append main. Main used anywhere else. Yes. Okay. No such file or directory. We definitely have main.c. Let's just try run again, see what error we actually get. Could not exit child process for cc-o main.c. No such file or directory. Right, but if I run this command by itself, yeah, it works just fine. We just do that. Okay, well that's very weird. Go rebuild yourself. This might cause a problem. String compare, flags. Run, yeah, let's try. So you just have to do this, all of them. arcseography, we are taking that in. This all looks fine. We appear to be getting that's -o main.c. That should work just fine. Okay. Let's just make a little test file. And all we're gonna do main.c. Remove everything else. This main, delete this, delete that. Test. Okay, interest. This is seemingly the same error. I wonder if it would work in GCC. Again, it's saying no such file or directory. Right, let's read how this one does it. So, do we have set a compiler? Okay. I guess we could do this. Just change this to just say command. Oh, I see what the problem is here. So it wants all of these to be separate. And don't forget more. Okay. So now we can come back here, as we know what the problem is. And we can do this. You know what, let's actually split this up. main.c. And let's remove all that. Run. Amazing. So now let's try and get raylib to work. Let's copy include raylib.h dot trash include directory. Let's remove all the test stuff lib linux a to dot great. So opening lib and we just pull up the basic example here. And actually lets us just borrow this. Okay, I'll make this slightly bigger. Something like that. Okay, cool. These errors were expected as we have to link a few things. Right. So the first thing we've got to do is we have to set the include directory, which I believe you do like that. And then we need to, with a capital M, I believe, do that. And we also need to link that. See if that works. Okay, so this did not work. Oh, so we were setting the include directory. I suspect. So let's change that to something more like that. Okay, this still did not work. So once again, let's just check how I did it in this one. No, so you do need to do a capital L for the link directory. Okay, that's just for Windows. lraylib lm. Okay, so I'm obviously seeing no reason why it shouldn't work, but it obviously isn't. Lib Linux dir. Okay, so come back here. So we are passing in dot because it is in the current directory. Yeah, that's correct. No, that should make a difference. Once if we run this command ourselves. Okay, clearly not working. We do have libraylib.a, which is correct. What if we just lib? Okay. L lib. Has still not worked. Even compile. Don't think so. Clang. Exact same problem. Main.c, link raylib, link maths, -l lib, -l flag cc. Okay, clang maybe. No, just specify directory. Allows the compiler to locate libraries which are not on the standard path. Okay, that should be exactly what we're doing right now. Let's try a dot slash. No, okay. So we can do -d to see something. Is this showing anything of interest? No directory / include LD. So is this all the paths it's looking in? Maybe. P just see if this one works. Okay, it does seem to. And it is looking like this. So we do need to include the include. Could make sense. Right. Dash I dot. Fatal error. Raylib.h file not found. This is a new error in main.c. Well, I am in the wrong directory. Yeah. Interesting, so that still didn't work. What if we include this as such? Okay, I think it's safe to say we can remove that. And this back into quotes. Do it at the top. Yeah. Okay. It's just real quick. It's after the source files. Really? main.c. Well, that makes no sense to me. If it worked, so that we have our window. And when we close the window, get the game. Amazing. Right. So something tells me that if we run this launch at the beginning, maybe let's say just after just call this red. Just here. Okay. Appear to be getting the same problem. Oh. Here we are. As you can see, our window is completely frozen while the game is actually up, which is fine for now, but it does mean that we will require some form of multi-threading or some way to spawn and disown the game. Maybe we can do that actually. I wonder if we can disown it. Something tells me we probably can't, but let's test it. And disown. I believe it's 2 ants, but we shall find out now. Okay, so unrecognized commander argument and unrecognized commander argument disown. So yeah, got the window. Window's fucking fine. But this obviously didn't. So let's try it with one hand. See what happens? No, same problem. So we will need to thread.h, is it? Multi-threading. I'll see here, let me just move this out of the way. Right, here we go. Multi-threading in C, creating a thread, and you can just give it a routine, which is what, is it a void pointer? Yes. Okay, that should be really easy. What is the header file? pthread.h. Okay. Oh, I put it on the clipboard. Launch. Right here. And can this give you a return value? Probably not. It's not with no arguments. Okay, that's fine. So let's just make this function void as we need return values anyway. Like our function would ever fail. And pthread create. So we need to pass it a thread. I pointed to a pthread t variable. Pointer to a thread attributes object. So we can do null. So we need a thread. Do null, and we'll do null. This is good because we can pass in more arguments here, which I suspect we could maybe give it access to the same memory. So if we just throw some stuff on the heap, give it access to it, and as long as it's not possible to modify it after launch, it should be fine. Sorry, 1 second. I'm getting warnings about bitrate. Is there a way to change that? Output 2500, 1350. Audio stream bitrate as well. Really? Audio encoding looks fine. Okay. Alright, so we need a thread. Pthread, thread 1. Create a pthread variable to store a thread ID. Create a new thread. Oh, so it's just as simple as that. Right. Launch, okay. So, I guess these have to be Windows launch. Okay, what's the not like about this? Incompatible pointer passing a void to parameter type void star void star. Right. So that means we need to modify this. Void star arg. And our function needs to be a void star. And we shall return null. And here we shall return 0. Right, so as you can see, this is still running. I forgot to fix this problem right here. So let's just do that. Run. Okay, so now we can have a window and the game running at the same time, which is great. And it looks like when we close the launcher, game keeps running. Perfect. Yeah. So what do we do now? We want to wait to launch the game. Spawn this thread. Until afterwards. So for now, let's just create a variable called has launched false. It's just going to be a boolean. Okay, I guess we already have boolean included, probably from, oh, it'd be from nub.h. And a thread here. And what we can do is, should I do it at the top or the bottom? Top, I guess. Just do if not as launched. Do this. Just remove these comments. Run. Okay, there's our window.